I thought I was live already. I was like, and then I went to look at chat and I was like, oh, it's not live. I quite literally didn't realize I wasn't live, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, can't believe I kept you waiting. Alright, so we are back with Cuphead. We have the crack shot, the roundabout, the smoke bomb. Let's go down to bootlegger bookie. Bootlegger bookie. Goodness gracious. Let's just go on down. We can beat this. I believe in us. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh. I really want these things too. Oh! No! I wasted a life on that. I stood there for too long. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to retry. I waited so long. You waited like 8 minutes. I got to the bathroom like right as the stream was supposed to be. I wasn't paying attention. I got to the bathroom right as the stream was supposed to be starting. But I forgot that I needed to still set up some stuff. Like the fact that I was still set up to stream from last night's stream on our play. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, come on. Ooh, ooh! No, I tried to crouch and I didn't crouch. Alright. Let's get her with the roundabout if we can. Down! Down! Oh, goodness. Oh, shoot. We're cooked. We're cooked, guys. We're cooked, guys! Oh, cooked! I'm cooked. Yeah. Just be neglecting us. How is going to the bathroom neglecting you? I have bodily functions. I am but a girl with organs in her tummy who ate spicy ramen this morning. Well, I guess it was Shin ramen. It wasn't really that spicy. I quite possibly have a low spice tolerance. Maybe the lowest you've ever seen. For somebody who keeps eating spicy food. Like, for some reason, every time I eat spicy food, my tummy is, like, so upset. And it's really weird, because I eat so much spicy food. It's like, why am I not able to process spicy food when I eat, like, as much spicy food as I would say, like... You mean to tell me I bumped into Giggles McGee over there, and he tickled my bumhole? I can't believe I lost a life because Giggles McGee tickled my butthole over there. No! I keep getting caught by these, like... Yes! Yes! Alright, this is new. This is new. They touched me. You're supposed to take us with you, duh. I love you guys. You're not coming to the bathroom to do the number 2 with me. That's not very demure or mindful of us. So your tummy can't handle bulldog? I like the bulldog creamy carbonara. Creamy carbonara. I eat lots of bulldog. That's why I said my spice tolerance is surprisingly low for somebody who eats so much spicy food. There has to be like a scientific research study that was like done on why people who eat, some people can develop a like really easy spice tolerance while other people can't. Here's a fun fact about me. Like 3 years ago, back when like B-dubs had their fuck, I don't want to deal with that. Back like 3 years ago, back when B-dubs had their like spicy wing challenge, back when like all those challenges were the rage. I did it. I did the spicy wing challenge with a friend of mine who swore that they were gonna beat the challenge because they were like the crowned spicy handler, and they got through, and it was really funny because they got through 2 wings and then was like, I can't handle it anymore. And I managed to get through like 4 or 5 wings. But because I started when they started and they wanted to start while the wings were like piping hot, I wasn't able to continue to eat the wings because I burnt my tongue. And I was like, I don't want to keep eating these because my tongue is burnt. So I ended up having to pay the price for it, which was not bad. It was like $30. But it was super annoying because I only went out to eat the spicy wings because they were like, oh yeah, you know, I can handle it. I'm gonna beat the challenge. Like, we're not gonna. And it was like, if you beat the challenge, you got the whole meal free type thing. So it was like, and not just like the wings, like everybody got the whole meal free. Um, and they were like, yeah, you're not gonna beat it, but I'll beat it for you, you know, and we'll get the whole meal free. And then they couldn't handle 2 wings, and I was like, really? Now you're so impressive with your spice tolerance. But like, even despite like my bad spice tolerance, the answer is that I just really like to eat spicy food. Like, I like suffering, so I'll keep eating despite not really enjoying what's happening. And that's how I've persevered through most like spicy food. Like, I'll keep eating the bowl of buldak even though objectively, like, I can't handle any more in my mouth. Um, I don't know why I went this way. Yeah, I should have went the other way. She's gone. Okay, we got this. So it's the second place the thing goes. Oh fuck. Oh, oh. Wait, what? I wasn't expecting that. It's so cheeky. It literally like tricked me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's cheating, bro. This is cheating. There's no way. There's no way. This has to be cheating, bro. How? 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 Where do I even use my ultimate at? Like, what do I aim at? I tried it with my friends as well. I did one giant pizza challenge with my best friend from high school. It was streamed on the restaurant's YouTube channel. People were cheering us on. Where's the video? Oh, I almost made it that time. Where's the video? Where's the video? You can't see that and then not want me to know. I want to see it. That would be so fun. I want to see the video. Mine wasn't streamed or anything. We just went to Buffalo Wild Wings at like 11 in the night and was like, yeah, let's do this. I just thought it was really funny that that was the self-proclaimed spice expert, and meanwhile me over here who can't really handle like too much hot sauce is beating them. True story, by the way. I just don't know why. I just have not developed a spice tolerance in all these years, no matter how much spicy food I eat. Come on. I don't remember. No! You're holding out on me. You're holding out on me. That's what it is. You just don't want me to see your shameful elder man secrets. That's so mean. How could you keep secrets from your wife like that? Didn't anybody tell you that keeping secrets from your wife is wrong? Come on, come on, come on. Let's go this. Kill them. Ooh, that was a close call. I got objectively very lucky with that. Oh, that took a life off me. Fuck. Come on, 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 come on. I think if you can make it through one spin, you can make it. I'm cooked because I didn't do that right. Hello. What are we talking about at the moment? I told a funny little story about how my spice tolerance is bad, and I went with a friend to Buffalo Wild Wings to do a spice challenge. And even though they were the spice god themselves, they could not handle the wings, while I could mostly handle the wings but couldn't handle the heat. I have a really sensitive like mouth too, so I'm like not able to handle extreme temperatures. Maybe it could be a common spice that messes with you. Um, it's gotta be a common, yeah, the common spice capsaicin. No, I'm kidding. It's gotta be something that's in like other spicy food that's not in like your average hot sauce. Cause I'm not even joking when I say that I kind of drink hot sauce. Like, I'll do dabs of hot sauce if I'm bored and I want to have like something in my mouth. That's not an innuendo. I just sometimes like to have something in my mouth. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Goodbye, sir. No, get off my arse. Come on. Yes, okay, so if you can make it around one round, you're good. Which way is this going? One goes one way and the other goes another way. So if you can find out which one is going, you can go. I am unironically locked in, if you guys were wondering. Like I'm not I'm not locked in. Yes! Okay. Oh, I was too close to the thing. I need to be sort of in the middle. Oh shit. I lost 2 lives from that. No! Come on. Come on! You can do it! Oh no! I was so close to the end. A little dab of hot sauce is always nice. I love spice, but my lips go through hell. Ain't she Hispanic? Had a friend who always had a bottle of sriracha he'd share. Was dope. I have family members who used to carry around those mini bottles of Tabasco. That was really fun. If a restaurant doesn't have Tabasco, they would always be the Tabasco dealer, you know? Sometimes it was green, sometimes it was red. It depended on who had it. Ooh! I don't know what sounds I'm making. Recently I've been desiring to watch another creepypasta. Like, I don't know why. I think it's because I'm back into the space and the ocean thing. And I don't know why, but every time I hyperfixate on space and the oceans, I also hyperfixate on, like, creepypastas about space and oceans. You bitch. You big back baby bitch. Ah! And now we're gonna have to restart. Is cooking you? I mean, I made it to the last stage twice. And it's 14 minutes into the stream, so it's not cooking me too hard, right? But damn. I do want to try to make it to the end with 3 or more of my lives because I don't really understand that last stage very much, if I'm being honest with you. Oh wait. Oh, I thought he was gonna fall. Okay, well we're gonna have to retry. Yes, I am. My spice tolerance is pretty high, but my lips are sensitive to it. Oh. So do you have those Kardashian lips? Is that what I'm hearing? Got those Kardashian puckers on there. Get your ass off me. Oh, it was because he was. Oh, oh, please. That made me so nervous. Yes, yes. No, get out of here, bug. Oh, oh, okay. Where? The one at the bottom. Down, down, down. I sprinted instead of going down. At least I earned some invulnerability in the meantime. Okay. I don't know much about this one. Why is there still a thing in the middle? Is that on purpose? I think the roundabout is for the best. Haha! Damn it. Come on. Come on. I should have blown my ultimate at that guy. I didn't get a chance because I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, 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 ooh. He's doing it on purpose. He's like aiming for me specifically. Ah, ah, ah. Yes, yes. Let's go. Let's go. You mean to watch another on stream? Because that'd be dope. Yeah, but I watched them and they're like hours long. Oh, wait, I died? But I got a knockout. Chat, what happened? What happened? What do you mean I died? What do you mean I died? I got a knockout. It literally said knockout. How did I die? Am I tripping? Am I tripping for real? What the just happened? Oh my gosh. What the hell just happened? There's no fucking way. No fucking way. I want a refund. You got hit with the fake out. Oh. I didn't even know this game could do that. My goodness. Ooh. I've never seen that before. You're right. I also have never seen that before. I was so hyped that I looked away and I should have known. Nothing's ever that easy in Cuphead. Just in Cuphead. Fuck. I took damage. It's always rough when that happens. Literally, I was down to my last life, I think. And I was trying so hard to not get got. I really thought I had made it. You didn't. I would parry, but this is Miss Chalice, and her parry makes me want to cry. He's about to die soon, I think. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, if I actually hit him! Oh, oh, oh. See? See? Told you, told you, told you. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where? Down, down, down. I went down a little too late, but it's okay. Up. Up. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Damn. Come on. Damn. See? See? Chalice's parry is a sprint parry, meaning that you don't jump to do her parry, you just sprint, or you dash to do it. Fuck. Fuck. Losing a life on the first round is the worst thing. Or the first phase is the worst. I think he's about to die soon. Let's fucking go. Okay, let's get those guys gone. And this one down here, because I can't deal with him. Down. Up, and then I'm safe. Up, and then I'm safe. I'm safe. Oh, I would... Oh, I almost died there. Alright. 3 lives down to the last phase. Where's Guy at? Fuck. Come on. Come on. How did I know? How did I know? That was a good old-fashioned fake out. Ooh. Ooh! He tried to fake! Oh, I still got hit. Oh, I should have gone the other way. It seems like he only goes on one side when he does it. So I could just go to one side and be safe. He's going this way. Not a knockout. Not a knockout. Fake out. Fake out. Fake out. Fuck! Whip that a bottle of Chelu. Ah. I think I'll be happy if I can beat this phase within the first 30 minutes of gameplay. So, in the next 7 minutes, pretty much. Or beat this boss in the next 7 minutes, you know. Ooh, that was so close. I was gonna have to restart if I died there. Nice. Fuck. It's okay. I should get it back in time for this. Down, 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 girl. Oh, 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 ah! That was the first time it's done that in a while. Up, 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 up. Up. Those damn barrels get me every time, bro. Yes! Okay. Just in time. This phase is the worst phase for me, so I'm really, I I need to be on this side. Damn. I'm really bad at not standing in the way of that thing. Ah, shit. I knew I was close because if I use my ultimate on the last phase, I'm usually pretty good. Come on. You didn't. Let's not be exactly where she lands. Okay. Up. Ooh, I forgot we gotta stand pretty far away from her. Up again. Yes! Okay. Made it with 4 hearts. Stand in the middle. I need to be on this side. Did I mention I have no idea what I'm trying to damage on this level? Fuck. I could have double jumped to avoid that. Oh, it's a tongue. It's a tongue. I'm trying to damage the tongue. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Let's go! Let's go! Lock in. I beat that in the 30 minutes, didn't I? Yeah. 27. 27. 1 round beat in 27 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad. For me. Nice. Let's go. You got the distillery dough. Hey, lady. Boo! Did I scare you? Nothing I love more than a good ghost story around the campfire. I heard a word of a ghostly gal roughing up no good varmints round here. I reckon I keep myself keep track of her exploits myself. I'd sure love to tell the tale of the villainous veggies vanquished. Excuse me, so sorry. Just gonna turn myself down. High noon hoopla. It's high noon. Damn good, right? I'm so happy. This is my first time doing this one. Okay. It's about to stress me out. I just know it. No, it's a plane level, guys. Guys. Holy. This is a high intensity plane level. Fuck. High intensity plane level. I am not racking with this one. Also, I can't use Miss Chalice on this level. That's very interesting. Alright, we're going back to the map. This level annoyed me. I don't even want to look at that. That's crazy. That's insane. We will come back to that another day. Let's go up to do whatever the king wants me to do. Pit thee! Proceed to the next battle. Alas, mind thee well, weapons and charms have a nary an effect. Oof. Yeah, that really took me out. Oh, it's a parry level. Fuck. Oh. Oh. Okay. Whoa. A W for me and an L for you. For sure, my guy. For sure. Oh, I was supposed to do it again. No. 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 Fuck, I don't know. What do I do here? Oh, gosh. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, do I aim for his huff when he goes down? Yay, more parry mini games. Oh no, this one's even worse than the last one. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like confused. Come on. Okay, what does that mean? I have to be close to him? Oh. Alright, I'm close to you, buddy. Fuck. I have no idea what I did the first time. Oh. Stop that. Get your bitch ass on. Am I supposed to predict his moves? Wait for his attacks. Okay. Well, he just keeps gesturing for me to come over here. He's like, get over here. I don't know. I'm sorry, Miss Chalice. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm right here. Okay. Like that. I'm right here. Oh, fuck. I'm right here. Oh. I've got to memorize what his little different moves are before he does a certain attack. I'm right here. Oh, that was an uppercut. I thought he was going to swing it in a circle. Cheering you on from work. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I kind of really hate the horses have buck teeth stereotype. Because they don't. Like, I'm not a horse girl or whatever, but every person I know that's ever owned a horse, their horse had really solid teeth up until they were kind of old. Right? And then that's just like to be expected, I feel. But their horses were all like they had better teeth than a human. They had like some quagmire teeth, of course, but like they didn't have buck teeth. Oh. How do I know which? Wait. Oh, well, damn! I didn't get away from him fast enough. Good luck with work. Yeah, good luck with work. This horse has some dance moves. I'm right here. What does he want from me? Like, what does he want? Do I have to be up his ass? It's not like I'm on the other side of the court. Also, real knights would never entertain a fight where the other person doesn't have a shield or anything. Does the king have a thing, or is this just like for fun? I don't know how to parry or block that one. Go away. Leave me alone. Damn. Don't horse continuously grow? Oh, horse teeth continuously grow? I'm not sure. I've never seen overgrown horse teeth, but that's probably because, like, all my friends take really good care for their horses. But I know that their teeth are like, infinitesimally stronger than your average human's teeth. Come on. Come on. Oh. I step a little bit far out of his radius and he's up my asshole. Damn! He turned around right when I tried to parry him again. Sort of their teeth are each one long tooth. Ew. Same with hippo teeth. Mm. Apparently sharks are born with a set amount of teeth in their lives, and they don't like regrow or anything. They just have a set amount of teeth in their mouths, you know. And if they run out of teeth in that row, then they're pretty much gone. Oh, I didn't time it right. Damn it. Alright, let's go look at another fight. There's the fight that lags out my computer. I don't know if I'm gonna have to try doing that one off stream just so that it like doesn't lag out on you guys, but I think I have another fight over here that yeah, it's this one and it lags out my PC. So let's go back to aisle 2, because if you guys don't remember, I still haven't beaten aisle 2 yet. Let's see, what haven't we beaten? Obviously that big bird person. Have we talked to this little girl? Hello. Okay, we talked to her. I think we've beaten the other thing over here too, right? Yeah, we haven't beaten a dragon. And we haven't beaten the Jimmy the Great. What shark? I can't remember. I'm thinking of a shark documentary. I can't remember what shark documentary though. It's been a couple of years. Let's go fight the Jimmy. The Jimmy. Fuck. That was a terrible time to lose it. I'm gonna need that life later. I want to hurt him more. Retry. The damn dragon. The dragon doesn't feel so bad. Compared to the plain levels, the dragon is like not bad, but I don't know. I still haven't made it or figured out how to make it past the dragon's last phase, so I forgot how to shrink. Too late, mind you. I remembered too late. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? You're hoping to get home in the next hour-ish? Well, ooh. I hope you get home in the next hour too. I actually want the knives again. The knives are not so bad, I feel. They have a relatively set course of attack, as opposed to literally everything else. Ooh. Okay. So now we have to beat his face with our little pew pew. Yes, I don't know. I do know actually that I want to try to get someone else to beat the egg game with me. Like, that seems like it'd be pretty fun. The game where you have to, you're two goose ducks trying to hold an egg or take the egg home or whatever. I want to do that again. I just have to find someone. I love the beginning of the year because I feel like in the beginning of the year and like summer are when most of the fun games come out. And then you get like some really bullshit games at the end of the year. Mom, what I want for Christmas is a non-bullshit game. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Bam! I don't want to fight myself. Please, 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 leave me alone. Come on, come on, come on. This phase is so hard, bros. Broski. Ooh, last phase. Last phase, guys. Oh my gosh. What is this? Huh? Do I get in the middle? Ooh. It opens its... Oh! It opened its freaking eyes. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah! Yes! Oh my gosh! Let's go! Down with the Jimmy. Down with the Jimmy. I know his name is Jimmy. I don't care. Down with the Jimmy. Let's go! That's 2 levels. That's 2 levels already. Let's see if we can go for 3 and get the dang dragon out the way. The Jimmy the Great. Yes! Jimmy is his new name. I don't care what his name is. Frick that tongue looking motherfricker. Let's go talk to the dragon. Dragon, dragon, dragon. I keep forgetting what his name is. What's the dragon's name, everybody? Oh, shoot. Let's retry. Ah, we're on a roll today. Oh. Sometimes I feel like there's so long in between like little lore moments for Cuphead that I literally forget that Cuphead has lore. Also, this is the most marketable dragon I've ever seen. In another world where Cuphead is a mascot horror game, this dragon is at least 7 types of plushie. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yippee. Ooh, 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 whoa! He said that one's for you specifically. Oh, I was supposed to be using this, dude. Ah, please leave me alone. These little firefuckers are the bane of my existence. Oh gosh. Woo. Okay, 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 okay. And then we have to use our ultimate, whatever that is right now. Come on. Oh, oh, that literally did nothing for me for right now. I would kill for this dragon as a plushie. It's a very cute dragon, I will say. I feel like, you know, if somebody didn't play the game and saw the dragon plush in the store, they would buy it though. However, because this is a rage bait game and everybody uh seemingly has some level of difficulty with this fuck ass dragon, I think that it would not sell well in the Cuphead store, you know. Just because you're so tired of this freaking cup, or not this cup, this dragon. Do you think there's some like ultimate gamer girl out there who's like watching her boyfriend or uh like brother play Cuphead and they're like they see the dragon and they're like, "Oh, let me try." And then they one shot beat this thing, like not one shot, but you know, like one take. They're like, it wasn't even that hard, you know? And they're just like the most epic pro gamer that you've ever seen. Fuck. Oh shoot. I tried to get around him. Okay, let's keep trying. Let's keep going. I think I would be a better gamer if I wasn't like the kind of person who can't handle too many things happening at once. Fuck. Wait, what are you supposed to do for the last phase? Oh shoot. Oh no, a bunch of people are hitting the 1 year mark. I have to come up with 1 year badges now. Congratulations on a year of putting up with my nonsense. That's amazing. That's so talented, actually. It sounded sarcastic, but I'm being so truthful and honest. Oh shit, I'm not dealing with that. No. I still feel like you're a pretty good gamer even without that though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm like good. Maybe tolerable. I mean, how long has Cuphead been on our game list right now? Like at least a solid 4 months. But I know I didn't start in December. So it would definitely be like half a year, maybe at this point. Maybe a full year at this point of Cuphead. Granted, I play it like infrequently. I think I played it once a week for a little bit, and then I was like, we're gonna take a break from Cuphead. Then I took like a month or two off from playing it on stream. But I think my hours in Cuphead are like at least adding up to like a couple days or a week now, even with the breaks in between. I would look at my Steam thing, but I do have another save that I play. So I can't definitively say that like, oh shit. I didn't know that was gonna touch me. I thought it was gonna go underneath me. Damn. I'm trying to think of what to do here. Maybe the roundabout? Here. Uh Let me look. Just know that at least like I wanna say 8 or 10 hours of my Cuphead playtime is on a different save and off stream. Then library. Cuphead. 63 hours. So a little under 3 days, meaning that roughly 2 days of that is me playing like straight, you know. Yeah, it's been a long time. Camera go backseats you while you play her game. I don't think people like being backseated. I think at this point I should probably eat my pride a little bit sometimes and just I want to know what to do with him and not have to fight or like try to figure that out the hard way. Grim Matchstick is his name, by the way. Which the last name's kind of lame, but the first name, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay, so we're not supposed to be popping those things. We just have to not pop those and then dodge. That explains a lot. I would name my child Grim. I remembered one of my favorite childhood shows recently, and I thought I should share it with you guys. It was called Ruby Gloom. And I remembered, okay, so when I was a kid, I was really into like kind of creepy stuff. And there's this doll brand called like Little Miss, no, not Little Misfortune, but like something like that. It's something to do with being unfortunate. And it was a doll line of dolls that had expressively creepy, sad looking, miserable faces. And also kind of like clothing. Like I think they came in like knapsacks, like potato sack clothing and stuff like that. Because they were supposed to be like unfortunate souls. Um, and they showed up on like a creepiest doll list. However, in modern days, they mainly show up on like hard to find doll lists. Like they're apparently impossible to find. Oh shit, I popped a bubble. Fuck, I'm so cooked. What? Um, where are they seen looking to? I don't know what you mean. Honestly, a respectable amount of hours. Could be a different type of... The round is kind of used sandbagging by destroying the balls. Grim Shade is the edgiest name to ever edge. Yeah. Yeah. My child, Grim. Followed by my other child, Misery. Followed by Darkness Shade, you know? Or Dark, whatever. Honestly, I would never name my children something abstract like that because I know what it's like to be like vehemently bullied for your name. But I would name my child something that's like a common but like tragic sounding name. Not like super common, but not like super uncommon either, you know? That would be if I didn't already have the names I want for my children chosen. I've had it chosen for like years, by the way. I don't have any name for sons, only daughters. I like Alexandria. I like Clementine. My firstborn daughter is unfortunately definitely 100% being named Clementine, as it was my grandmother's name. It's very important to me, like sentiment wise, but outside of general sentiment, like I just love the name. I think it's a very cute name. I love it even more after watching The Walking Dead, you know, so, or playing The Walking Dead. Although I didn't really do that on stream. It's not the type of game I would play on stream, I think. Um, I like the name Penelope as well. Alexandria, Penelope, and Clementine are names that I really like. I just think they're such cute names. Hence why I keep going for the nickname Pen. I don't like Clem as the abbreviation for Clementine. I don't know why. It's like such a weird thing to do, but all I can think of is like football cleats. Like I can't think of anything that's not Yankee Doodle Yankee Doodle. Just like all the way for that. Like, oh, like full on your brother's name is Cletus type. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it so bad. I cannot think of anything. But I love the full nickname. Or the full name, sorry. I feel like more people should name their children names like Penelope and stuff. Really classic names. But I think what ends up happening is that like those names get really popular for a bit, and because everyone's named them, they go out of style. Actually, the most funniest thing is part of the reason I want to name my daughter Alexandria is because I actually thought of the name Alexander for a boy when I was like a kid, and I wanted to name them. It's really funny too, because I know you're there. But then they ended up like using that name for my cousin. And now I feel like it would be weird to name my child so. And I would like to clarify that it's not like one of those things where it's like, oh, I told them and then they decided to use it. It was purely of their own like desire, and their son has like the coolest name I've ever heard, objectively. But it did be, I feel like it'd be weird now, especially because he's alive. You just don't name your children after living people, I feel. Even if that name is something you were planning on naming your child already, anyways. Like the emo looking faces back in the day. Ruby Gloom does sound familiar. It was really good. Maybe have it as their middle name? Nah. I almost, I wish I was named something else. Like, I love my parents, but they gave me the most male name ever. Actually, that's probably for the best. But I understand why, because their names are pretty ethnic. It's so not fun. Mine was a movie pick. uh, don't worry. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. The funny thing is, and I was telling someone the other day, like, parts of my name, like Vynn, I guess, would be common, but then, like, Ventril is not common, and that's the most annoying part of my, like, name, is that when you put it together, it's like, nobody knows what the fuck my name is supposed to be, but when it's, like, broken down into separate parts, people are very understanding of my name. Like, they're like, oh, that's, like, a normal name, that's a pretty name, and I'm like, you couldn't pronounce it 2 seconds ago, please shut up, please. And I mean this with all the love and respect in my heart. Shut your fucking trap. It gets to the point where I have to literally introduce my name in segments. I'll be like, my name is Ventral, like Vin and then Trill, like the sound you make. And then they're like, oh yeah. You know, it's really very frustrating. I have to sit there and phonetically break down my name. And then that doesn't include when you have to go to like a doctor's office or anything like that, or switching doctors. And I'm pretty sure that my current doctor doesn't even remember because they just hit me with the Miss Shade. Miss Shade. Which, as you can imagine, is a pain in the ass in the mental hospital because I literally see you all the time, bro. Why didn't you know my name? But I suppose anything is better than Claire Debussy or whatever. So, I guess I'm winning. Your name could actually be my cunt, you know? And that would be pretty embarrassing for you, you know? So, I should stop complaining. Although, I would only assume that your parents were the world's most goal-oriented stoners, if that was true. The goal? Ruin your day. I don't understand. I got my name changed a couple of years ago to the name my mom wanted me to have. Interesting. How do you mess up that name? But be fair, people have messed up names with emphasis, lol. Obviously, I'm not talking about Ventro. In fact, I've never had anyone say Ventro wrong, you know, but, no, it's, I understand having unique names are difficult. My favorite emphasis on the fact that you should stop naming your kids weird names is it's the apostrophe in my middle name. And I told my friend about that the other day as well, but I don't think I told my friend that the apostrophe is at the end of my middle name, meaning that there's no letter behind it. My middle name, full stop, ends in an apostrophe. And then it's spelled like a different word that's pronounced like a different word. And also it's pronounced wrong. So objectively, my middle name is not, I don't know, she just wrote it on the birth certificate wrong, actually. It's really sad because I like it and I want to go buy it, but it's spelt in such a way that it will never be pronounced right because nobody knows what is supposed to say. It's a very cool middle name, though. It's a boy's name, but it's a very cool middle name. And if she wanted a son, she could have just said that. It's okay. She got a son 2 tries later. After ruining both mine and my sister's name, and then giving him a very common name. Or I guess a very, like, it's, I guess, a weird thing to say, but, like, it's a very, like, handsome name, I guess. A name that you would associate with somebody very handsome. I don't know him. I have not seen him ever. So, I just know the name. Well, that's a lie. Ever is a lie. I haven't seen them since my 10th birthday. Which, as for anybody who's new, my 10th birthday is my most iconic birthday because it was rented out at a movie theater. It stacks up for my favorite birthday ever. Along with my 18th birthday and my 12th birthday. Granted, those are the only birthdays I ever really had, like, parties for. And they're not really parties in the sense, it was just, like, a couple of people. I guess my 10th birthday was a party because I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any friends. So it's just family. But that was, my 12th birthday was the only birthday I had friends at. And I had approximately 2 friends show up. And then my 10th birthday was the only birthday that wasn't, like, at my house and was, like, an active party scenario. And that was at the movie theater, but I only had my cousins because I didn't have any friends. Anyways, those count. It took me a long time to remember that I did get to celebrate. And then I think I've told you guys I went fishing on another one of my birthdays and then got immediately punished that night as soon as my birthday was over. I still would like to know who set me up that day. I would willingly reach out to my old family just to find out who set up like an 8-year-old child on their birthday. Also, fishing definitely wasn't what I thought it was. And I would not do it again. Most likely. Oh, fuck, I'm cooked. Yep. Alright. I give up on this freaking dragon. Oh, so your parents were getting creative on your birth certificate. Apparently she thought really hard about the names that she was going to give her children. But I really don't see the love and consideration that she says that went into that. Movie theater pog. I liked it. I liked it. If you know anything about me, it's that I really enjoy, like, movies, TV shows, and, like, books. And admittedly, books is an expensive hobby. So the movie theater was the next best thing. There was, I think, a lot of movies that I saw as a kid. Sometimes I talk about things that I do as a kid, and you would think that my childhood was really nice, but it really wasn't. Come on, please, 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 leave me alone, please, please, please. Oh my goodness. Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. If I could just make it through this, I would be happy. Because I've not made it through this before, if you guys, are new. Fuck. Chat, we're not making it through this. Yeah. I was literally not even that close. Didn't really care much for movies unless they were from anime, but low-key, you've been reversing that with watch-along. um, I grew up in one of those areas that really had a taboo against anime. Like, I couldn't say that I liked anime, which is interesting because now that I look back at it, I think I did like anime. I remember that one of the first movies that was like my favorite movie was Ponyo. This was back in the days where YouTube was the wild west, right? But I watched The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, and that movie I thought about so much. And then I watched this weird Buddha movie. Um, and then I also watched Ponyo. And then in looking for the secret world of Arietti, I ended up watching a movie that was like Arietti, but it wasn't Arietti. It wasn't live action either. I won't be able to tell you what movie that was. I'd have to go look it up again. I actually didn't end up watching Arietti until I was a teenager after that, even though I really desperately wanted to watch it. And I wanted the DVD when it came out as well. But my family wouldn't get it for me. I ended up watching it as a teenager because I wanted to show my cousin it, and my auntie was like, oh, have you ever seen The Borrowers? And then we ended up watching both of those. So it's a very fond memory. Oh, I have made it past that phase because I remember this little fucker. But yes. It's weird that I realize now that I was like a big movie connoisseur as a kid and as an adult, right? I'm kind of a big movie connoisseur. Um, However, my attention span as an adult is far worse than it was as a kid. Um, or maybe I just don't have like as much time, and so I'm like trying to time max. So I watch all my movies pretty much, unless I'm watching them with you guys. I watch it on 2 times speed. And I'll sometimes cut a movie if it's really boring. Um, but I don't know. I think I had impeccable movie taste as a kid. Really. Kid Vynn was rocking those movies. Especially with the onset of Netflix. I think I watched any and everything Netflix put out for a little bit. Once we got a computer, which was when I was really young, I was like um very enmeshed with it. My family really didn't understand how I could be on the computer for hours. Granted, if you remember, because of my health issues, I couldn't be outside, but I guess they wanted me to be doing something else. Also, it was a family computer, and I shared it with my brother, and he wanted to go on Facebook or whatever. With a brother that I don't have anymore. And so it's like, I don't know. I felt like it was pretty easy to understand. Just turn on the TV and you understand the an emerald. Maybe I should have grown up to be a movie critic. Although I don't feel that I'm good at critiquing movies or anything really. Like I don't think I'm good at critiquing food either, because I'm not as descriptive as I am when doing literally everything else. Food is either good or not good, right? And then like movies are either good or boring, and those are the most description you can get out of me. And I feel like that's I don't know. There's no real reason for why I'm like that, but it's just that is just how I am. No, I really can't survive another one. I want to save my ultimate until the last, or the last phase, yeah. If I ever get there. But I really should have realized that like anime as a kid. Like I think I really should have, because I feel like my parents kind of set me up to like anime now that I think about it. I've talked about it before, but my father, back when I used to speak to him, he like would watch Toonami, and he would like watch Space Dandy, and um my mom used to watch Dragon Ball, and then Dragon Ball Z, and then Dragon Ball Z Super. Which is funny because if you know anything about me, you know that I am not doing all that. But she liked it. She liked it. And so it's like, yeah, I had lots of anime influences technically in people that I looked up to, or that I idolized, you know. And so it's really interesting to think that Kid Me was like, no, I really don't like anime. I'm not those cringy Japanese weeb people. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Meanwhile, I'm over here just vibing. Um, I think one of the other ones I watched as a kid is one that I tell you guys that I won't watch very like often, and that was Grave of the Fireflies. But I don't trust people who say they don't cry to sad movies, especially like Grave of the Fireflies and stuff like that. I actually don't trust them now as an adult. Last person that I was like, this is like the saddest movie I've ever watched too, was like, oh, I just don't cry. And then I just found out that that bitch don't feel empathy. Listen, I don't cry is not a flex. It's a concern. Um, but Grave of the Fireflies is just super, super duper sad. And I like watched it and then put it in the vault. And then I watched, I think, the majority of the Studio Ghibli movies that came out circa 2015, including Castle in the Sky, The Cat Returns, and like the cat. Jeez, I can't remember, but I've watched a lot of them. After, I think after Ponyo, I watched a whole bunch of them, and then I peaked. My ultimate Ghibli interest peaked at not House Moving Castle, but something. It's not fair that he's turned the other way and his arrows are still aiming at me. Or his blast still aimed at me. Damn. I was gonna use my ultimate, but I decided against it. Oh, it was Spirited Away. You're like, Vin, that is the most basic answer ever. But I genuinely, like, I love Spirited Away like no other. Like, if I had a family that would have allowed me to have that much merch in my house, or like spend that much money on merch, I probably would have had more like enmeshment to Spirited Away as a like kid slash teenager. Granted, they probably would have, now that I think about it. At least when I was a teenager and I was in like with my second family. Um, but I was very, by that point I was very scared to tell people that I wanted things or that I liked things. And so I don't think I ever once during that time expressed interest in something that I actually liked. It's really funny because they tried kind of hard. I talked about a band that I was listening to once, and my cousin got me like a poster from them. And I think it was like a signed poster, and that like that meant the world to me. But also, I didn't like the band. I liked two of the songs from the band. I didn't like the band themselves. Does that make sense? It was 5 Seconds of Summer, if you were wondering. And I do still like, it's She Looks So Perfect and then Amnesia. I do still like those songs. I find music I like and stick with it, you know. I'm loyal. But I didn't like the characters themselves. Same thing with like One Direction. I think I liked two of their songs, but I didn't like One Direction themselves. The last stage is so long that I don't want to use my thing, but I might just to see it. I liked all manner of bands, to be fair. I liked before they were Little Mix, they were Fifth Harmony, which apparently they were really bad at having harmony. Um I don't know. If you put out a song that's a banger, I like it. Hence why I still listen to Katy Perry's Wide Awake years later. Ironically, I do not like I Kissed a Girl, California Girl, or quite a number of Katy Perry's other songs. I find Roar annoying, but I think it was because it was overplayed. I do like Dark Horse. Dark Horse was a banger. It's still a banger. I have the rap to that memorized in my soul. Although as a kid, I didn't understand that he was saying I call her Karma with an accent, and I thought he was saying a color purple and like the movie. And I was like, that's such a weird reference to make, sir. But sure. It's your song. uh and so that was a very interesting memory from. No, I went to use my ultimate and I didn't. I didn't do it in time. No. Howl is my favorite, but Ghibli is always great. Which is detrimental when you're reading things like JJK or JoJo. Spirited Away is goated. The number one Ghibli movie for me will always be Princess Mononoke, with Nausicaa being a close second. I never wanted to revisit those movies, and that's why I can't really say that they're my favorite. They're good, but I like never sit down and tell myself, let's turn on to Princess Mononoke, let's turn on Nausicaa. But I can say that like once a year I feel the need to go like compulsively watch Spirited Away. And I can say that a lot about like a lot of my favorite movies and favorite games. Like once a year I feel the need to go back and play Alice Madness Returns. Once a year I feel the need to like watch my favorite creepypasta. Like I can only gauge something as being my favorite if I consider it good enough to rewatch frequently. For me, personally. And once a year is frequent for me. For some reason, I'm very good at remembering plots, books, and spoilers. So I can't bring myself to rewatch something more than like once a year when it's kind of hazy in my memory. Otherwise, you'll notice that sometimes when I start talking about something I like, I can tell you all the major plot points and stuff. And it's one of those things where it's like, if I can remember and predict what's happening next, I'm not going to enjoy it very much. With that being said, there are a lot of like close second favorite stuff that I also go back and rewatch a lot, like Snakes on a Plane. I want to revisit Left 4 Dead more often, but I'd really only be able to play that on my Xbox, and you know, it's very. Otherwise, if I like it, I just kind of remember the plot of it, pretty much. Like I don't forget it exists. And then I'll suggest it to somebody if they talk about it. That's my measure of how much I like something or if it's my favorite. Oh shoot. Guess we're gonna be ending stream soon because my phone died. So I guess this is our last round. Let's at least make it to the third stage and end off on a normal note. But yeah, I would do more creepypasta watch-alongs. But the thing about watching creepypastas for me is that one, I'm doing other stuff when I'm doing them, and two, I would objectively say that when I do creepypasta or when I'm engaging with creepypasta stuff, I tend to watch like more of them at a time. Like we watched the left right game, I was ready to watch at least like 3 more after that. So I'm a very ardent watcher of creepypastas, and my stream would probably be 12 hours, 13 hours long if I sat there and watched all the creepypasta I want to watch in a day. So it's better to just watch them when I'm doing stuff like drawing and stuff. But I'm gonna be honest with you, unless I was on RPlay, which I feel bad every time I stream on RPlay, because basically you have to be on my Twitter to see me announce that I'm streaming on RPlay that night, and it would be adult animation streams. Mage Session is hiring. Yeah! Thank you. Thank you for coming. I was willing to watch all that with you. I feel bad. And also those streams have to be like purged after they're done because they don't contain anything except my heavy breathing and like the sound of me doing stuff. Um and so yeah. I maybe might think about doing like more Twitter spaces where I'm like doing creepy pastas and stuff. But for some reason the Twitter spaces just don't hold well. Um like I do them and they'll like crash before I'm done. Yeah, especially on the weekend. I could be here all day. Is it the weekend? What day is it? It's Thursday. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just feel bad. I just feel bad. I'd feel bad every time I'm like holding you guys hostage for hours and hours and hours upon end. Because generally, unless I'm asleep, I don't get tired. The hardest part of streaming for me is setting up and starting a stream. But yeah. But thanks for coming to my stream. And I'm probably gonna go back to animating because I was animating on R18 animation. Although it's currently safe for work, so I could probably show you right now because it doesn't have anything freaky going on with it. Let's go look at my animation. My animation. I hope to finish this one, although I may not finish all the way to the end and maybe just to the hypnosis part. One of the main things that prevents me from finishing animations is just how many layers goes into an animation. Which you're probably like, how many layers could it possibly be? But my computer caps out at around like 30 to 40 layers because it's not that good. Right? And so it's like each frame, hold on, I'll show you. Currently my computer is crashing out a little bit about this current animation I'm doing, so I'm gonna have to do it in 2 parts. Let me show you. Okay, so here's the animation I'm doing. Let me move my ugly eye face out the way. My big eye head. There. Right? So this is frame 6. And it looks like I'm only on frame 6, but I'm actually on somewhere near like frame 12 or 13. Because frames, it starts from 2 to 8. And then I do an eye shift, which you're like, what the fuck is an eye shift? But this is frame 8. This is frame eye shift. And that's a sorry, that's 7 frames, 8 frames, 9 frames, 10 frames, 11 frames. Yeah, it's 12 frames. And then if I open the frames without colors, without backgrounds, and with as many layers merged as possible, it has, holy shit, so it has 1, 2, and then I don't think this is in the folder, 3. It has 3 right there, and then another 2 in there, and then it needs another layer for the white background, because that's why it's on the thing. And so it's like I have a lot of, if each frame is however many I just said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If each frame is 6 layers, and that I'm not planning to move the hair for this, or else the hair would have its own layers. We're doing 6 times 12, 72. I have roughly 72 frames in this animation, and if you're wondering how the animation currently looks, it currently don't look like shit. Or not frames, sorry. I have roughly 72 like files in this animation, or like parts to this animation. So sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, and this is how the animation looks when it's animated, where her eyes aren't moving with the pendulum. She's about to ask the person watching the animation something, but it just doesn't look like that yet because it needs at least like 2 more frames. And so it takes me like a long time to animate stuff, and my computer can barely handle animating as it is, so I don't know how it would handle with streaming as well. But it's a very cute animation. I'm probably not going to be able to add color to it because of the sheer amount of frames I already have on it, so it's probably going to be stuck with a white background going on. Hold on, let me show you guys how it would look with a white background, by the way. Can we get the view? Okay. I'm not so sure it might read this as just another frame, by the way, so I'm not sure it's gonna be behind everything. Yeah, I just read that as another frame. Oh wait, I did show you how it looks with a white background because you guys are looking at the animation. Yeah, it doesn't have any backgrounds, so yeah. She's about to ask her something devious. Now she's been hypnotized. Cooking up something good. I don't even know how I'll be able to go back over it and do the line art for this, actually. But it starts with hypnosis. Love the bird. It's not an original design. It's a VTuber. That's a VTuber. I'm hoping that you guys will be able to recognize her by the end, when it's done, but you probably won't because I didn't put her VTuber outfit on the thing because it's just too complex. I would have to have way more to do her VTuber outfit, but yeah. Yes. I like it though. I'm very happy with it. I think it's mesmerizing to look at. I'm gonna make the wheel spin too. Who hypnotizing her? You. You, the viewer, are hypnotizing her. Obviously the wheel has to spin, but I need to make it spin, and that's gonna take me a while. I'm gonna have to go back and individually hand do all the frames to make it spin, and I'm probably gonna fill in some color for the thing as well, so that when it's moving it doesn't impact with her hair, because you can see her hair through it right now because it's see-through technically, but yeah. So yeah, I am cooking up something devious. This is technically an R18 animation. It's just not R18 yet. It just has to open with hypnosis. Um, not by anybody else's metric. I just wanted it to open with that. I think it looks good. I think it looks nice. I'm hoping that when it's done, it's currently moving at 10 frames a second at 12 frames. I'm hoping when it's done, I can get a solid maybe 5 to 10 minutes of like video out of it. But I'm not sure. We told you how talented and amazing you are. I'm not. This is a really bad animation. Like those animators for like Pink Pineapple and stuff like that, they're insane. They're insane. I'm just small fry. Would love to see you animate this. This is great. The thing is, the animated it takes like hours. That's why if I did stream animating, it would be like have to be like a creepypasta listening like stream, because it takes hours and I don't have anything interesting to say while I'm animating, because half the time I'm focusing on movement and stuff. Like I'm just like staring. That was wild. Yeah, I know the brands too. You think I don't know? You think I don't know ball? You think I don't know ball? A connoisseur like me don't know ball? I'm in the brand comment section. What are you talking about? Please hire me, please. Yes, but I hope one day, I think I tweeted it out, but I hope one day, oh, hold on. I should at least give you something interesting to watch while, it's happening. uh, yeah, I don't know. What's interesting to watch? Most of this is, duplicating frames right now. So, frame 6 is actually frame 6 from down here. Yeah, it wouldn't make for like the pinnacle of interesting uh streamery, nor would it be particularly cozy, because if you guys have ever met me, I'm not particularly cozy. You know, I'm very chaotic. But if I were to do a stream that was supposed to be for, sorry, swapping, if I was doing a stream that was supposed to be like a watch along of creepypastas, this is primarily what I would be doing. I also only do it in intervals so I don't get burnt out. So I don't know, there's this animator on like YouTube, TikTok and stuff, and that person is so amazingly talented. Like um I've seen him animate like whole fight scenes in a beautiful style. I want to be able to do that one day, but I feel like it's not likely because my art style right now, I've been drawing for, I want to say I've been drawing semi-consistently for like 4 years, and I've just now got to an art style where I feel like this is something that I can be proud of. And so it's like, I highly doubt that I'm gonna get picked up by like an agency, or that it'd even be worth it to watch me try. Okay, frame 8. Probably. You see that loading right there? That was because I have too many frames going on. And I was hoping to only have to make this animation 2 parts altogether. And you're like, what do you mean by that? Then animate. So this is all one part, right? One animation. And then, essentially what happens with these one animations is I will take it, I will put it in my video editing software, and I will pretty much her mouth needs to be open for it to loop. I'll take it, I'll put it in my video editing software, and I will delete all of the like unconnecting parts, and then I'll connect all the parts that I can to make a full animation. And you're like, well, what's the point of that? It's so that I don't have to worry about, I'm not on the right layer. It's so that I don't have to, I'm still not on the right layer. It's so that I don't have to worry about the art itself causing my computer to lag out. But the downside of stitching it together is that I pretty much can't line up the art 100% correctly, because when I'm lining up the art, I need to be able to see the onion frame. So if you're wondering, the first frame that I drew would have been the keyframe for this, and then the eye shift. These aren't like keyframes, but when the character shifts her head, because she's going to shift her head, that'll be another like keyframe. And I'm supposed to draw all of those first, but I don't like to, because when you're doing 8 frames a second, fuck, I put this in a weird layer. Okay. When you're doing 8 frames a second, if you move it too slowly or too quickly, the animation looks a lot more jerky. And the only way for me personally, like with the way that I animate, to get the animation to look smooth is to draw it like real time and then tweak it after. So if I drew the next head position, her chin would be like up here, and then maybe for 2 or 3 frames I would like put it here and here, but I need to make it 8 frames. It's difficult to describe. I have a very stupid brain. And yeah, so I won't be able to see the keyframes for this the more parts that I put it into, which means that I won't know what I'm doing next at all. Like, I won't know where the previous head position is because it's gone. And I'll be drawing in a whole new file. I do try occasionally to import the... I do try occasionally to... Okay, that's just eyes. I do try occasionally to import the last thing I did into it, but it doesn't work very well because for some reason I'm really shitty at lining up the previous position with the next position I'm doing. And the result of that is that it doesn't end up in the right spot. It is not 2.3. Too small. Or too big. Great. So now all I have to do is match that position because her mouth is not moving. I'm sure there are better ways of animating, but I wasn't formally taught how to animate, if you were wondering. I'm all self-taught on animation. In fact, I'm self-taught on animation from, like, streaming. I told you guys I wanted to learn how to animate, and I said I was going to, and then I did it pretty much. And so I'm still in the process of learning, but I try looking at what other animators doing and do that. Though I'll admit that there's no like animators that I've seen that sit down and like, here's my 8-hour drawing process. And if there were, I wouldn't watch it. Vin, what do you mean? Don't you want to learn? That's a long time of watching to learn, you know? I'd have to watch for like a long time. And I just don't have the thing for that. I have trouble. If I have to look at it, it's hard for me to tolerate. Instead, it has to be an audio process, and then I'll follow along auditorially. But I'm not a visual learner. That's what the word I was looking for was. I'm not a visual learner. And so it's very hard to follow like tutorials and stuff for me because I just have to do it pretty much. Just do it. Me. I will say that not having my character move as often is a big godsend in my animations. You'll notice that I don't have my characters like grabbing pillows and biting lips and stuff. And that's because I don't want to have to animate that. I really don't. Okay. We have and then gets a new folder, if you were wondering. Those are my reference materials. I can't show those on screen because they are not safe for work. I could put it over there, but I don't like to toggle back and forth. I like to just have it where I can see it and look at it, so on canvas. Stop that. I'm gonna end up showing people somebody's titties or something. Yes. So anyways, I'm gonna go off and animate. I shouldn't have started a straight, but I think one of the hardest things for me when it comes to drawing and animating is turning my handwriting into like a font. Like I need one of those font pens that mangakas use. I have another edge pen somewhere. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Okay, I should just... There we go. Alright, and then we'll close it on up. Honestly, I could listen to you talk about art animating movies for hours. Just love how involved you are in all that you do. It's saying I'm involved when I space out while I'm drawing is crazy. That's why I need the distraction of the creepypasta, because my brain like shuts off when I'm doing things. Nah, you got talent. Elise has talent. I have something. Self-taught and you've gotten this far. I don't think I've made good progress. You guys are sweet. Once I make it big, I am hiring you as my key animator. Don't do that. I've seen your DOL streams. You mean where I stared at the screen in silence and bewilderment? Oh, guys, by the way, it took me 2 more hours, but yeah, I got off the island. There's no reward for it. Most cozy chaos streamer I've ever seen. You guys are sweet. But yes, I'm gonna end stream so I can finish this animation. Because I still have to animate her. You know what? I might as well do that now. Actually, I'm gonna go duplicate eye shift. And I have to rename that to hip. I have to capitalize that. That's control. Hypnotized. Some things when you're drawing are actually a little bit easier if you didn't know. For example, like what I'm about to do is about to be really easy. So I'm really lazy and I don't want to have to do all that again. So instead what I do is I'll free transform it. Can we not? About halfway should be good. And I'll go down just by one to where the eyes are. Show me active layer. And then we'll deselect. Also, her eyes are in the wrong position. Excuse me for a moment. I have to put her eyes in the correct place. Probably like this. Eye positioning is always hard for me. It's hard when I do anything with eye positioning. Turn off the edge pin. No edgy boys. I have an eraser pen somewhere. It literally was in my saved pins. I'm so sorry. There it is. I would like the lopsidedness of the eyes, but I don't. So we are going to change the other eye really quickly. We're on layer 4. Cancel. We did transform. We need free transform. Excuse me. Can you put that back? Thank you. Probably like this. I don't know. Again, I am a hobby animator. I do not know anything. Her eyes are not far enough to the right, or at least this eye isn't far enough to the right. We'll go ahead and twist it while we're here. Now this eye is not far enough to the right either. Or left? Left. I don't know my left. I tell you this often, but I'll tell you again, I do not know. You know what it is, actually? I need to free transform. When you move your eyes, they get, like, more ovular. Less round. They're too round. Doing this now means I don't have to do it later. And right here, maybe? I'm not sure I like it. G-pin 1. It's not size 1. It's not size 1. 1.7? I got to go give her light in her eyes for this to work, but she looks angry. She doesn't have eyebrows. I just realized that. Also, because the mouth shape is wrong. I'm on the wrong layer. Yes. I will be done with the stream in a second. I'm so sorry. I distracted myself. I was like, there is work to be done. I'm also easily distracted. I think that's another reason why I wouldn't want to stream it. But there are times when I'm in the middle of animating something and I'll just get up and go have food. Or I'll like get up and exercise. I now have to find a good place to give her eyebrows. I guess we have a new layer that I have to go put on everything. I don't think that's what her eyebrows look like. Let me see, let me see. Scroll, 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 scroll. I just saw that. Voice message. Pic, I sent her a pic of her. Yeah, she has like different eyebrows on it. She also doesn't have an eyelid. That's very interesting. No, my fault. Okay, so let's give her eyelid. No, I'm sorry. Could you just... No, I'm sorry. Could you... No, I'm sorry. That's not what I want. No, I'm sorry. Stabilizer 20. No, thank you. No. Navigator. Twist. Back. And that's why I don't use stabilizers. There we go. Now we just do that on the other side. Not round enough. There we go. Layer 11. That's not correct. And then layer, duplicate, edit, rotate, horizontal. Transform. Start it right around the bend of the eye. Head is tilted, not that much. Okay. Better. Now I just have to go give her eyebrows literally everywhere else. But I have that keyframe done, so... Or not, it's not a keyframe. Okay. First frame. Eye shift. Huh? Hypnotized. There is something in between hypnotized and that, and that's gonna be this frame, I think. I have to be careful doing this. I shift return. So if it were to move, it would be this way. Looks at you. Confused. Looks back at it. gets hypnotized. Of course, the thing will be swinging, so she will be hypnotized by the swing of it. It'll be swinging the whole time. So, there you go. Thanks. No, I want to see the process. Man, I wish Vynn would hypnotize us, but again, I don't think she needs to. My eyes hypnotize you on their own. Literally every time you look me in my eyes, you're getting hypnotized. Hold on. Excuse me, where are you? I want to know where you went. Excuse me, where are you? I need you again. Excuse me, where are you? There you are, my friend. Like, not like jokingly. Like, actually, like, I have eye spirals. I always have eye spirals. Whether I'm mad, or happy, or blushy, or even in my evil state. I can blush and have eyes in that. Or if I have hard eyes, I think. Hold on. Right, the spirals are still there. When I'm sad, frustrated. I hope it doesn't do what it was trying to do. Yeah, it was trying to do that. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I always have. I have hypnotic eyes. No, no, don't hypnotize us, Vynn. As this is too late, you're under my spell already. Alright. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get to animating. When did I start recording? Hello? I'm gonna get to animating. Because I have quite a bit of work to do until she's like properly hypnotized. It shouldn't be too much longer, and then I'll have the first part of the animation done. Of a 3-part animation. Hopefully it doesn't have to be switched into segments, but you know. I love you. I'll see you. Kisses. You have a good day. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you guys next time. A big love. Tricked you just to lick you. Ha 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 ha.